let's drink this food. I'm in this new town, so let's get the side quests.
Okay!
I gather you guys came here along the highway, yeah? You didn't happen to run to that thing along the way, did you? What thing? I'm talking about the huge seagull that flies around the skies, occasionally jumping down to attack both people and seagulls alike. It attacks even seagulls? Now that's something you don't meet every day. Yeah, this guy's really something. Even the uniforms here have a hard time doing it. I've even tried putting a bounty on it to suit to the pot, you could say, but everyone's just about giving up on it. What's what we can do? If you think you have what it takes, I mean, you're overkillable. Don't get me wrong, but we got this. Don't worry. As a matter of fact, we got someone here who can practically shoot down flying seagulls with her eyes closed.
Great.
You mean to know? I don't think she's going to appreciate you volunteering her like this. Well, if you can handle it, that'd be great. You'll find it flying around the Charcia Highway. Normally, I'll leave it alone, but if it sees a fight break out, that's where it swoops in and causes trouble. Meaning that the only way to attract attention is if we fight some other seagulls first. You got it. It's a pain in the behind for sure, but it's a clever pain in the behind at that. Well, we're off to go on a hunt. We're off to go hunt it. You better have that bounty ready by the time we get back. Of course, I'm a man of my word. Happy hunting. Oh, not yet.
What are you gonna use the prize money for?
What else? Eating until my stomach bursts.
That sounds right up Shion's alley.
Then all those people move here. That says that people used to have carry a lot of heavy and dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Oh, you again.
What's wrong?
Hey, are you okay? Wait, you're that food arranger.
Yes.
Oh, well, hello there, Blazer. So I haven't seen you since you were in Cecilia. Needless to say, I'm hungry. Again, well, give this man some of those mushrooms. God, you're not running anything, do you? Just what sort of electric fungus are you trying to stuff down my throat? I don't know, I think they're pretty good. I was just still your unfound courage, my boy. Anyway, that's besides the point. I'm here in Vasant. I'm important business. Through careful investigation and some sneaking around, I require a top secret recipe from not only the palace itself. However, I'm sure on ingredients. Could I ask you to procure what I need once more? Back up, Will. What was this you said about sneaking around? Before I answer that, tell me, do you enjoy meat? Yeah, I do. Who doesn't? But the recipe I prefer is none other than that for beef stew. A first-rate dish that's all about its meat. So, you did steal the recipe, is what you're saying. So what if I did? Who cares? Now, what do you say? Will you get what I need or not? Alfred, I'm pretty sure this guy's breaking the wall. He's only uncovered a recipe from the palace. I don't think this quite makes him a criminal. Precisely. I simply took what I learned from those snake guys I saw in Caesarea and put it use in the name of fine cuisine. Am I really hearing this? What I need is meat and potatoes, as well as mushrooms and tomatoes. You get those for me, won't you? Oh, let's see what we can do.
Yes.
Huh? Hey.
Alright. I have to make that a priority. I might actually have everything for that.
Why are we humoring this old man again?
Because there's no way I'm passing up a top secret palace recipe, okay?
Well, there's a surprise. Yeah. What?
Oh, no, I don't yet. Okay. Can't go that way yet. curious about what I'm wearing? I bought this myself, if you believe it. Nowadays, the Dynamics get paid a fair wage for the work we do. It's all thanks to Ward Donahue.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renans getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renans.
Done.
So these are the training grounds. Atmosphere.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Now you'll learn! You're finished! Demon Fang! Lightning Thrust! I won't show you any mercy! You've got spirit! Eat dirt! Be still! Lightning Thrust! Mirage! Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Here I come! Take this! You're finished! Demon Fang! Mirage! Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Damn it, Titan! Be still! Mirage! Demon Fang! Die! Slash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Come one, come all! My turn! Take this! Fall back! Dazzle! Release! You picked the wrong fight! Demon Fang! It's too much! Dazzle! Mirage! Demon Fang! Try harder! Demon Fang! Fire in the hole! Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Locked and loaded! Demon Fang! Dazzle! Over?
Ah. I'm not quite ready for this yet.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So is mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Danins are working in the quarry.
Let's go check.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elda harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you.
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elda Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danon.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Elda has Danons protecting him?
In this country, Danon guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danon laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danon medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renin for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renin society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day. Just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danons who just accepted Renin rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
I just don't get it. The Danons have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renins all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey!
You can, after the party ways, an urgent petition from citizenry came in. Lord Donahim is currently busy responding to an asset and must have to wait while he finishes business. Once proposed for complete, I'll read the way.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Oh.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people. The fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menencia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Alright. Let's see where I'm at on this map. And if I jump here. Entrance process.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
And we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cislodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cislodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
And Elda really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal. But he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renin Lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins,
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
You say something?
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hoodle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renin, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day, but I really could have done without any Zeugles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renins. There might be strays out here, but the other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Using Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here, too.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen?
Hmm?
Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
In here!
I'll take you all off!
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No complaints here!
No way! You're kidding! Come on! Be still! We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back. Demon Fang!
Get out there with the other spot!
Dazzle!
Helen Hurricane!
Here I come!
Eagle Fly!
Okay. Stuff your hurts.
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
Let's heal up.
Oh, man. I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Lightning thrust! Eat dirt!
Healing Vorter! Eagle Fly!
You're on!
Are those arms even natural?
You're finished!
This one's mine! Let's do it! Fly! Demons descend!
Flashing bang!
Easy! Way to go!
All good things.
Now! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Dance in the wind!
Not a chance! No escape!
Field!
Mirage!
More for the stockpile!
We can really make weapons with this?
The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
This one's all mine! You're finished! Demon Fang!
Glacial Spear.
Demon Fang! Lightning Thrust! Burn in hell! You're mine! Demon Fang!
In here!
Slot!
Lunar Blast!
Try this! Infernal Torrent!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Try this! Slide!
Right if I do!
Be still! Mirage! Demon Fang! Slide! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a
Now! Be still! Demon Fang!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Alright, wait. Do this right.
I have a bad feeling about this.
They got me full! Burn in hell!
Lightning condemned!
Here I come! It's over! Demon Fang! We got fires!
I've got it! Let him march in here!
All yours! I'm not done! Mirage!
I really owe you.
Hey, that...
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Here I go!
You are in his top.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Alright.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Be still! Mirage! Demon Fang! It's over! You're mine!
Light astral energy!
Mirage!
Dance in the wind!
Take this! You're finished! I'm on Demon Fang!
I was trying to get a combo going now.
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
Alright. Let me go up here. And then up here. Sorry about that. I'm back now.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Be still! This one's all mine! Burning Demon Blade!
Here's the evil!
Here I come! It's over! You're on! Talon! All fitted up! Swallow Blade! Here I come!
Raging Astral energy!
Say no more!
Thank goodness we won. No holding back.
Take it!
This is a piece of cake.
Demon Blade! Come one, come all! You're the hurricane! Here I come!
Healing circle! Light
It's
Astral
over!
dance in the wind!
I'm on!
Air thrust!
It's over!
Into the shadows!
You're on! Dazzle! Here I go! You're on!
Thunder blade! Hitting! Flame of
Take it!
fury! Burning strike!
Demon up! Demon Blade!
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause we're on.
Lightning
You're on!
Thunder
Demon Blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and... The true power of the blazing sword.
It's only as strong as the one who wields it.
You truly mean that? Thank you.
Alright.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Don't mind if I do. Searing flame!
No, I won't give in.
You're mine!
Here, let me help. You got company.
Burn in hell!
Lightning
Here I come!
Thunderbolt! Do it!
Infernal flame! Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Take it!
Do it!
Eagle Rock! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Alright. Getting better with these encounters here. I think I need to go this way. I think that's where I came from. This way seems very logical.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Be still! You're on! Demon Blade! It's over!
Here,
Here I come! Demon Blade!
Now I'm in the
It's
groove.
on!
Crazy lightning! Reload!
Demon Blade!
Here! Get on in
Here
there
I
with the
come!
others!
It's over! You're mine! Here I go! Demon Blade!
Do they not teach you to say thank you, Dana?
There.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Alright, am I going the wrong way now? Seems like the only way.
Careful. We don't want to fall here.
Yeah, I doubt anyone would hear if we even called for help.
I don't think people flattened into pancakes can call for help anyway.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me.
Take this! Come and face me! Demon Blade!
Smash you!
I never miss!
It's over!
Do it!
Lightning Thrust!
Lost!
Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Eater! Freak!
Why can't they just sit still?
Lucio, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Demon Fang!
Now!
Demon Descent! Flashing Fang! Not a chance!
We are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong!
What about me?
Try harder! Not a chance!
Thunder Field!
Strike! Mirage!
Let's go!
Bring on her!
Do it now!
Oh! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday. I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
I'm confused now.
Guess I misread the landing.
I was sure that equipment was. You. This is where I want to go.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Mirage! Here I come! Mirage! Take this! Demon Fang!
I never miss!
Be still! Mirage!
Finish you here and now!
Take this! Demon Time! Demon Fang!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right,
My
next one!
turn! Take this!
Already on Astral
Art
Art.
Field! That's my cue!
Mirage! Shut him down! Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you
Not
all!
yet.
Solid Storm!
Will escape!
Energy!
Mirage!
I can't heal you forever. You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep away from.
Do it!
Demon Fang! Crumble!
I don't think I'm going to be able to do any more healing for now.
Let me get one more here out of here.
Get lost!
Not today! You're mine!
Armor won't save you!
I'm not done! Demon Fang!
Do it!
I'm on it! No! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
In here!
Eat
Don't mind if I do!
Here.
Let me help!
Take this! Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
Astral Energy! Up and out! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Glacial Spear.
My turn!
Now
We won that by a mile! Should we really take this?
Why not? I won, so yeah.
Get lost!
Here I come!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Demon Fang! It's over! Demon Fang!
Searing Blast!
Not today!
Hear me, Holy Knuckle!
Where are you going?
It's over!
Sleep now!
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Fierce Evil Law!
Demon Descent! Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Mirage! It's over!
Do it!
Eat this! Strike! Demon Fang!
Downfall!
Take this!
Come on.
Shut up, Law! I'm trying to focus!
I can feel my power growing!
New equipment!
Of course, I'll be.
Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more
I'm doing
green.
Just like Calaglia.
I won't forgive you!
Now you see what I can do!
You're finished! Demon time! Not today! Take this! Tap it hard! Here it comes!
Do it! Sion, Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now! Here I
Alright, go
come!
find someone else to pick on!
You're on! Dazzle!
Blizzard!
You're on! I'll take this! Here and now! It's over!
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well, can't think of anyone better than you, Shield.
Do it! Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Easy! Way to go!
Swallow blade! Glimmer dragon!
Lightning orb!
I'm even stronger than before. What do you say we check back in on the ranch? Man, I'm famished.
Alright, let's see how bad this boss fight is gonna be coming up.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out!
The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, Stank!
Yeah, I got you.
Watch it! The enemy is over there! In here!
Anything in order is all mine. I am alone now.
Magic Sam! Crossblade! I'll heal you all!
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind!
Lightning thrust!
Air thrust!
I'll finish you here and now.
Okay, here I
Did you just heal me?
I
Yes,
can't get close
I
enough to
need
hit
you,
the main
remember?
body.
Right.
Let's start by taking out the tentacles!
Dazzle!
One more!
This
Dance in
one's
the
all
wind!
mine!
Dragon Shell!
What's this?
Here I go! Dragon Shell!
Lost my focus.
Let the wind!
Not my fight.
Let me help!
Stay away from my friend!
Cyclone! I'll bring you back from death!
Dazzle!
Not in your dreams!
You're mine! It's over!
Dance in the wind! I never miss!
You're
Air
mine!
thrust!
You're finished!
There's Astral energy! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Here I come!
Reload!
Demon Fang!
We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest of them.
Well, someone's feeling lively!
Take this!
What?
Here
Ready
I
and
come!
ready.
Dance in the wind!
Swallow
Air
blade!
thrust!
Dazzle!
Dance in the wind!
You're
Air
on!
thrust!
Be still! No escape!
Enemies incoming!
Now I'm in the groove. Then we'll take them down.
Air thrust!
You're mine!
Dragon Shell!
Take this!
Dance in the
It's
wind!
over! Strike! Demon Fang!
Dragon Shell!
Swallow blade! It's too much!
Here's a healer!
Now I can let loose! over!
You're mine!
Lightning thrust! Mirage! Take this! Dazzle!
Now I'm in the groove. Now you see what I can do.
Take this!
It's over. Off like that freaking does it.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Mirage! You're mine!
This isn't ideal.
Here I come! I'm leaving time!
I'm on it.
Healing circle!
Okay, here I go!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our hands.
Yes, ma'am.
Talon Storm! Demon Fang! Here I come! Talon
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pulling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Thank you.
Watch this.
Glacial Shield! Pierce evil!
Lightning thrust! Mirage!
Fire
You're
blaster!
finished! Dragon shout! It's over!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Here I go!
You don't mind if I do.
This one's all mine! You're mine! You're finished!
Air thrust!
Mirage!
Glacial Spear!
Pierce evil!
You're finished!
Dance with the breeze lancer!
Dazzle!
Air thrust!
Here I come! Ignite!
Here I go! I'm
You're
ready
mine!
to
Wind and Swallow Blade! Try this!
Let me help!
First aid!
Glacial Spear!
Pierce evil! Breeze lancer!
Take this! Demon Fang!
Air thrust!
Dazzle!
I said hold on much longer! Now!
Alright, handling up pretty well.
Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Alright. Last time. That boss almost took me for a good while ride.
Should we really be lighting a campfire?
I don't know. What's that? It's not really bad. Pretty bad, yeah. Sorry.
That came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised. Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first.
Phoenix. And
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do. This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a waste. You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully. What the hell?
you gotta be kidding me. 2 boss fights back to back. Just earning the game.
You'll never make me talk.
Not helpful. In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that? Oh, that's easy. Rip and
Let's
tear.
give it a whirl.
You're mine! It's over! Be still!
Red
You're
and
on!
Tiger Blade. Supernova.
Screaming Flame!
Alright, it's
Be
showtime.
still! This one's all mine!
Supernova.
Ignite!
I'm out of ammo. I never miss. Dance in the wind. Feel.
Total Blade!
I'm expert. Come
Flaming
through.
Thrust!
Steering
Strike!
Hey, one at a time.
It's pouring current!
Don't mind if I do.
Here I come! Dragon! You're on!
Anything in armor.
Demon Flame! It's over!
Let me see what I can do.
I'm not done! You're on!
Raging
Demon
Dragon.
Flame!
I'm out of ammo.
I'm on it. That's enough. Oh,
Glad you had your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be.
I owe you one.
Eat this.
Come on!
Lightning
You're
and thunder.
finished!
Into the
You're on! Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind.
No escape! Demon Fang!
Just getting started.
This one's mine.
Take this!
They're not playing around.
Anything in armor. Eat this.
Demon Fang!
I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo.
Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Eat dirt!
Here's a in here.
I'll smash you.
Confiscated.
You're mine! It's over!
Raging Cascade.
You're on! Demon Fang!
I can do it.
Tiger Blade.
Air thrust.
Eat this.
Power Blade!
Such a
Demon Fang! Stay away from my friend! Demon Fang!
I'll bring you back from dead to bit. Ryan Powell.
Demon Fang!
not done yet.
I'm not!
Eat this.
Demon Fang!
Hear me.
You're finished!
Glacier
You're
Ignis.
mine!
Here's Shield.
You're mine!
Raging Cascade.
Mine!
Come on,
It's
roll.
over!
Where are you going?
Here I come! It's over! Demon Fang!
Piercing roar. Glimmer dragon.
This one's all mine!
Up and at 'em.
Flaming Thrust! You're on!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, the enemy is going all out.
Demon Fang!
Steering flame. Flame of
Demon
air.
Fang!
In here.
Demon Fang!
Demon Fang.
Demon Fang!
There you go. Feel like me.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
I'm out of field. Get out there with the others.
Eat this.
evil!
Thrust! Mirage!
Wind Astral! Alright,
Demon
it's
Fang!
showtime!
Burn in hell!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Torrent Hurricane!
Tiger Blade!
Smash you!
Where are you going? Lightning Condemned!
Demon Fang! Hurricane! Dazzle! Eagle Fire!
Healing Circle!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on us.
Yes, ma'am.
Be still! Mirage!
That freaking does it! That freaking
Demon
does it!
Fang!
Pierce evil!
Be still!
Mirage!
Demon Fang!
Lightning Condemned!
Demon Fang!
Dragon Shell!
Swallow Blade! Demon Fang! Knocked up!
Eat this! That freaking does it!
Take this! Talon Storm! It's over!
Raging Cascade!
It's Wild Current!
They're not playing around! Light Astral!
Denied! You're finished!
Burning Strike! Glacial Spear!
This one's all mine!
Will this help? Lightning
Now
Roar!
you see what I can do!
This one's mine!
Eat dirt!
Healing Circle!
What a
Light Astral! Raging Cascade!
You're mine! Dazzle! Mirage! You're finished!
Magna Ray!
Take this!
Thunder Fury!
First
Light
strike!
Astral!
It's over!
Dragon Shell! I'm just getting
Rage
started!
now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Oh, it was a halfway. Got it.
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait. Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm. For both Danans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the Guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Danan children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Danans were treated like people again. Menencia was reborn under his watch, and orphaned children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Danans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy: earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... Is that... metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing?
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel... When were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Danan eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Law were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me. And together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change, now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark. But fortunately, you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Danans here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elba Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Danan like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Let's see you again, Kisara. Miguel, so you've been working with Miguel all along. I'll take that one. Yeah, you can say seeing I go back, though I haven't seen her since we found the gold dust cat. Just what are you doing on a real game in your real game anyway? Except what McGold told you, we're trying to uncover the truth of the conspiracy plaguing Mizania and save those caught up in it. It's funny how life turns out, huh? We used to compete for McGold's attention, only for you to get picked to join him in the guard. I really envy you for that. But now the tables have turned, now you're at odds with him, and I'm the one who gets to help him out. Everyone has grown up sometime ago. Maybe so, but that doesn't mean having to turn your back on who you used to be. You changed, Kisara. I've heard about McGill's plan to assassinate Lord Donahue. How he ran when it failed. I searched for him to get answers, but he never showed his face to me. I figured if he was guilty, he wouldn't have to run away. But he did, and it's because he's a coward. A coward who betrayed me and Mancelia both. After all that, you expect me just to believe it's some conspiracy, or let bygones be bygone? Cassilia, settle down. I understand how confused you must be, how doubtful of your brother. But we'll do all this precisely to keep that dream alive. Please, trust us on this. You see what Source McGill is saying. He won't say, but time's running out for him. Can't you put your differences aside and talk to him as siblings again like you used to just this one? You're like maybe I said. I'm sorry, I already talked to you, so haven't I? It's been a while to take in all at once. We're looking to rest here for today if you're right. Yeah, I think I'll take you up on that. My goal. Hi everyone. I have to end the stream here. Alright. Hopefully tomorrow I feel much better. I'm in some pain at the moment. So, I'll go and take it easy and not move my mouth so much. Hope you have a good one. I'll catch you all next time.